She was always my favorite when I was a kid. Now I see she's the most beautiful thing I ever saw.
Welcome to Mojo Core. And today, we're taking a deep dive into the early computer effects that rival anything made in the last 2 decades. For this list, we're only considering movies from 2006 and before.
Where would you be without me? Ellen, I saved us. It was me.
Light cycle race, Tron.
Copy, Blue Leader. Copy, Blue Leader. This is Gold 1 to Gold 2 and 3. Split up. Take them one on one.
Modern CGI is often employed for the sake of efficiency. It's meant to create realistic settings and creatures while actors are really just acting against a green screen. However, the neon-soaked, computerized landscape of Tron is completely stylized, not meant to look authentic.
Where am I?
You're, guest of the Master Control program.
The 1982 movie follows characters who enter an augmented reality. The light cycle sequence in particular, where the hero participates in an arcade-style game, is a marvel of contemporary CGI. It would be one thing if it were just human actors playing against screens. Here, we see a painstakingly designed environment, uncanny in its mix of live action and digital art.
3 to Gold 2 and 1. I'm getting out of here right now and you guys are invited. Got it.
Ready? Ready.
So long, sucker!
The Wave, the perfect storm.
You could be a meteorologist all your life and never see something like this.
It would be a disaster of epic proportions.
George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg star in this fact-based disaster film about a commercial fishing boat trapped in the middle of a hurricane. The perfect storm's defining moment is the one captured on its poster. Trying to sail over an enormous rogue wave, the ship flips over and capsizes. Industrial Light and Magic's Oscar-nominated work helps keep the moment grounded in reality. The scene is captured as if the camera is in the middle of the same stormy conditions. Our view is obscured by water, wind, and sea foam. By doing this, it disorients us while hiding the imperfections of the complicated animation work.
How do we do this, kid? No school, boy. Never was.
Becoming invisible, Hollow Man. Every great monster movie has a great transformation scene. In Hollow Man, what would have been done with makeup and tricks of light in the old days was achieved through motion control cameras and digital cloning.
Okay, how are you feeling?
I'm a little tense.
Pulse 88, BP 140/95. It's a bit elevated. I wonder why.
Kevin Bacon plays a scientist who undergoes a revolutionary experiment that makes him invisible. The movie is full of impressive special effects shots, but the initial invisibility scene is by far the most impressive.
Wait. I'm starting to feel something. Yeah. It's my arm. It's getting warm.
We watch as Bacon's body disappears bit by bit, muscle by muscle, organ by organ, and finally bone by bone, until he fades into nothingness. The CGI here had to be impeccable. Sony refused to greenlight the movie without proof that it could work.
Vitals returning to normal. Pulse 110, dropping. Blood pressure's 130/75.
Quantum readings normal.
Electrical activity is stabilizing.
Something to tell the grandkids?
Freeway Chase, iRobot.
There's no way my luck is that bad. Oh, hell no.
This Will Smith sci-fi flick is not fondly remembered, but its effects definitely stand the test of time. Due to the unique physical frame and variety of movements the robots in iRobot's screenplay required, the creative team realized very quickly CGI was the only way. The effects team spent over a year perfecting it.
The internal skeleton inside the shaded robot. Okay. And so now we're going to make it move based on the markers, and then we'll just make that skeleton go onto the shaded robot, and voila! Your shaded robot is moving.
The most impressive scene is the one where Smith's character is besieged by a horde of androids in his car. It took 10 weeks alone to complete post-production work, and that was an abbreviated timeline. The sequence took meticulous animation due to the fast-moving camera work. Luckily, no actual robots were harmed in the making of this film.
You like that? Huh?
bullet time, The Matrix.
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world?
It's easily one of the most iconic movie scenes of the 90s. On top of being peak Y2K era cool, The Matrix's bullet time sequence also set a new standard for CGI images.
Bullet time is something that was conceived for The Matrix specifically, but I think it's the byproduct of the directors observing technology, and then they ask the right question at the right time.
As Keanu Reeves' Neo taps into his newfound power, he finds himself able to dodge bullets as they zoom toward him. We see them blaze a trail across the air around him. This is another case where it's not meant to look true to reality as we know it. The Matrix is highly stylized, with dazzling and cutting-edge imagery that places us out of space and time. It changed how action movies were made going forward. The water tentacle, the abyss. James Cameron began his career in visual effects, so it's no wonder his films always push the envelope. The computer-generated aliens in the abyss are notable for their ability to manipulate water.
They must have done something to us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you could say that.
In the scene where the extraterrestrials make first contact with the crew of a nuclear submarine, they do it in the form of a shape-shifting stream of water. The tentacle required so many considerations both on set and in post-production.
We had to know that we could make that effect work, and at the end of the day, an amazing team at ILM, led by Dennis Murin, came to us and said, "We think we can do this."
It's the hard-won result of a careful balance of light, arduous rehearsals with a dummy figure, and several hours spent on animating just one single frame. It's still mesmerizing to this day.
Oh, wait, it's okay.
Sweet Christ almighty.
I think it likes you.
Davy Jones's beard, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Do you feel this? Do you feel that dark abyss?
Disney's hugely successful pirate saga blends supernatural thrills with the grit and grime of seafaring. Soul-stealing phantom Davy Jones is a particularly striking villain due to his beard, which is not made of hair but actually a tangle of slimy tentacles.
Let no joyful voice be heard. Let no man look up at the sky with hope. And let this day be cursed by we who ready to wait. The Kraken!
The image was created by visual effects powerhouse Industrial Light and Magic through a combination of motion capture technology and post-production CGI. The tentacles are so intricately detailed that they almost look practical, as if puppeteered off-screen. Actor Bill Nighy only wore a prosthetic for one scene. The rest is the magic of computer-generated effects.
I only bet on what's dearest to a man's heart. Else there's no way to tell if he's bluffing. What a man is willing to risk, or not to risk, that's a measure of his soul.
Battle of the Pelennor Fields, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. The conclusion of an epic deserves an epic conclusion of its own. The final chapter of the Lord of the Rings trilogy is an extended battle sequence that mixes real-life footage, miniatures, and countless CGI models. The result is a magnificent set piece that's overwhelming on first and even second watch. Hordes of armies on horseback clash on the fields, which were created using reference photos of the New Zealand countryside that were then mapped onto a digital arena. Gigantic beasts stomp through the field, and actors ride between their trunk-like legs as if they're actually there. It's about as seamless as live-action footage and CGI imagery can get.
That still only counts as one.
Liquid Metal, Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
So this other guy, he's a Terminator like you, right?
Not like me. A T-1000. Advanced prototype.
You mean more advanced than you are?
Yes. And mimetic polyalloy.
What the hell does that mean?
Taking his innovative special effects further, director James Cameron came up with an inventive and almost impossible-to-render feature for his second Terminator. The T-1000 is a shape-shifting killer android made of liquid metal. Actor Robert Patrick's likeness becomes spliced with a shimmering, metallic CGI model. This gets a huge payoff in the refinery set climax.
Go, run!
No, we gotta stick together!
John, you got to go now.
John!
Go! Now!
No!
Not even freezing the Terminator and blowing it up can stop it from its deadly mission. Watching the T-1000's liquid metal shell melt and then recollect itself and regenerate is still an impressive feat of technical filmmaking over 3 decades later.
Come on, we gotta get out of here, come on! Get up!
The Brachiosaurus, Jurassic Park.
How'd you do this? I'll show you.
Our first glimpses of the title amusement park are crucial. Whether or not we believe in the power of Jurassic Park rests on this first impression. Sam Neill and Laura Dern's expressions of wonder when they see the Brachiosaurus for the first time became the defining moment of the movie, but it wouldn't have worked without the dinosaur itself.
It's a dinosaur.
You did it. You crazy son of a bitch, you did it.
The Oscar-winning team behind the dinosaurs achieved a creature that is truly stunning to look at. It doesn't even look digital. It just looks real. Between the music, the actors giving a masterclass in acting with objects that aren't there, and the movie's industry-shaking special effects, this moment is essential cinema.
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
Which of these CGI moments do you think could pass for a recent release? Tell us in the comments.